Thank you for watching the Flashco prefabricated basic installation video. This video will allow both contractors and designers alike to recognize all required tools and ensure a proper installation. First, ensure safety with eye and ear protection. Next, keep a selection of angle measurement tools appropriate to the size and scale of your installation. A reverse scriber is key and can be obtained by contacting Flashco Prefabricated Base. Other tools required include a measuring tape, metal cutters, glue spreader, handheld roller, utility knife, square, and pencil. To cut Flashco Prefabricated Base to size, your saw must support the length of the base and have a high backstop to ensure straight cuts. These tools should never be used to cut, fit, or install Flashco Prefabricated Base.
Okay, this morning we're doing Flashco prefabricated base inside this office. The first thing we're going to do is assess the floor. We're going to look, make sure it's within industry standards. Okay, it's smooth and can accept sheet goods. The floors are okay. There's certain areas where the drywall may not come all the way down to the floor. That's not essential with Flashco because it does protrude approximately an inch high with the metal backer, so you won't have to worry about that. What we're going to do is pick a starting point. This morning we're going to just start on the inside corner here. First thing we want to do, have a look. We're going to check to make sure that the measurements or the angle of the wall is 45 degree or 90 degree. We got to know what our cut is. So first thing I'm going to do is take our protractor and find out what angle we need to cut the base. Okay, now that we've got our degree of cut for the miter, we're going to continue measuring the wall so we can fit the base properly. Here we have another situation where we have tight outside corners, and what we're going to do is, not everybody has an adjustable protractor where they can get the right sizing. So what we can do is we can use an adjustable bevel and a piece of base. And the way this technique works is you mark the floor with the base, so you get your length. Okay, and then just cross center it from the very corner and come up to your intersection in the line, mark it. Now what you can do is just take your adjustable bevel, open it up, bring your adjustable bevel around, put it against the wall, and line it up with your line on the floor. And then what you can do is you can take that over to your saw, transfer it and mark it on the, you can transfer it and have your saw blade line up with this, and both sides. You can have it from one side and flip it over and do the other side. And that will get your miter corner. What you want to look for when you're getting a chop saw is to make sure that it's ample for cutting the material that you're doing. Plus you want to make sure that the backstop is high enough to support the material all the way. So you've got good support so there's no deflection in the material when you're cutting it. And that's basically what you need to know in regards to your saw. All right, now that I've taken my measurements, okay, I'm going to transfer it to the saw and then we'll do our cut. Make sure you wear your safety equipment. Okay. And we'll check it for fit. Okay, now that we've pre-cut, okay, it's very important that as we're installing the pieces to dry fit each piece, make sure you get the proper fit because you may have to do fine adjustments, fine little cuts just because of the shape of the floor of the wall. All right, now that we finished dry fitting, we're gonna mark a glue line so that when we're spreading the adhesive for the Flashco prefabricated base, we don't bring it too high or too far out on the floor. So what I do is just pencil line the top of the base and the floor. Okay, so now we have a proper adhesive line. Also, what you want to do to make sure that enough glue is used is after you spread on the wall and the floor, you want to put a little bit more on the back, the top and the bottom of the base. All right, this will ensure that there's enough adhesive for coverage and we'll get good adhesion between the floor and the base. Now that we've dry fit the base, we're going to start dry fitting the cap. In this particular installation, we're using the Flashco stainless steel cap, which is chiclet cap. Okay, this is what we recommend for all healthcare installations, but you can also use vinyl cap. It all depends on your application. Okay, so we're going to start pre-fitting all this cap and get it ready for installation of the base. All right, now that we've marked the floor, cut our base, cut the cap, it's ready to be installed. Okay, we do recommend that you use a premium base cove-based cement, all right, when you're installing Flashco prefabricated base. It's extremely important to make sure that you do use enough adhesive, all right, because if you don't get good transfer, then you will end up with a problem at the end of the day. So always make sure that enough adhesive is used. And like I said, we do recommend that you use a premium cove-based adhesive. Floor and the wall, what we want to do is to ensure that we've got good transfer of adhesive. We're also going to back butter the base. Okay, so all it is just adding a little extra adhesive to the back of the base to ensure that you have good transfer of adhesives. That's all you need. Yeah, just to ensure we have good transfer, we're using just a hand roller to make sure that the adhesive is spread out properly and to make sure we got good coverage. All right, now we're installing the field. Okay, after we've installed and glued the field in, we have to scribe the base to the field. All right, and what we have to do there is use a reverse scriber because of the tight access to the base to the field. All right, we recommend that a reverse scriber be used because the standard scribers will not fit up against the base to be able to scribe it properly, as demonstrated. As you can see, this is a Flashco prefabricated base installation, complete. As you can tell, the uniformity is unparalleled in the business, and the ease of installation, as you can see, is simple. If you have any further questions, please contact us at flashco.com.